Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Learn GSP with Mahesh. So in our 17 videos in 17 hours challenge, we are doing our 12th video and the question is something like that, very simple, straightforward, but we are trying to do from the command line. So what is the question? How to convert a ephemeral external IP address into a static IP address. And I definitely know everybody knows this by this time. If you create an ephemeral IP address, external IP address or a static IP address, there's a cost involved in it. But for our learning purpose, we need to definitely have a external IP in this case. The moment we finish it, we are definitely going to delete it. Let's get into the demonstration. So we are in our virtual machine creation page. Let's create a virtual machine as usual. So I'm just going to change it to my specific or the closest region which I belong to so that the VM creation could be faster. That's the only thing, and remaining everything we are going to leave it as uh, standard or default. So gcloud static or gcloud yes, gcloud static IP. Okay, so and I'm just going to make it Singapore should be closer to me. I usually create virtual machines in Mumbai, but Mumbai only one zone is currently working. The other two zones, if I do some creation using uh, free tier, I'm getting that exhausted. The resources are exhausted, so soon it should come up. So I'm just going to use a safer zone. That's it. Everything is default. So if you are very curious, just click on this networking and you will see by default whenever you create a external IP address or whenever you create a virtual machine, the external IP address is ephemeral. That's the default behavior. So let's leave everything as default and click create. And let's wait for the virtual machine to be created. It should get created in next 30 seconds. So the virtual machine is created and this IP address which you see is ephemeral. What it means in very simple terms. If I stop this virtual machine and just leave it for a couple of minutes or 5 minutes and restart it again, I'm going to get a different IP address. That is the thing. So if the IP address keeps changing, updating your stuffs in a DNS could be a challenge. So that's the reason people prefer to have a static IP address. Now there are two ways of making it, or I would say three ways of doing a static IP address. One is using the UI always. So just click on this hamburger menu, go to your networking, external IP address, and you should see one instance, which is nothing but our Singapore's virtual machine, which we just created now, ending with 130. That is the IP address. And you see by default it is ephemeral. Just click on this drop down and you should be able to convert it into static. Very simple, straightforward in the UI. The second option is what we are going to explore, and here is where the documentation plays a major role. I always say documentation is the king. So if you can read through all the documentation which Google offers, you will be a rock star in GCP. That's what I would say. And so here I'm not doing anything great here, so I'm just going to copy the command which will help me to make sure I create. So if I want to make a this thing static, what I usually do is existing IP address. Just click on this. So how to make a existing IP address static? Just go to the console and make sure you do this. That's it. The same thing if you do in the command line, sorry, not this command, describe. If I just scroll down, releasing existing promoting, okay, this is the one, promoting an external IP address. So if I just click on command line, you see, sorry, the console, you see, just go to the external IP address, change the type to static, the one which I showed in the UI, like this. So this is the one. And if you want to do the same thing in command line, always the documentation always shows three different forms. One is the console, the second one is a gcloud, and the third one is using the REST API. So it's just a command which you need to follow this gcloud compute addresses, create the name which you wanted to give, and addresses, what address you want to mention, which has to be static. So let's try to do this command. So for this, I'm going to launch my Cloud Shell, and instead of copying it, let's learn the command. So gcloud compute, and you can use tab, it auto completes addresses. You want to create And what's the name? Let's call it as static hyphen CLI command line. So I wanted to pass the flag which is addresses. Then just copy this IP address and the region which is Singapore. That's it. If you see the command here, it's the same thing. Gcloud compute addresses create and the addresses flag which will indicate the IP address followed by the region. Now if you mention global, global is only applicable for load balancer. But what we have created is a individual virtual machine, so it has to be regional. The scope is regional. So that's it. Click on or hit enter. You should see in a couple of minutes this gets turned into a static IP address. Job done. And if you want to verify in the UI, just refresh it. You should see from ephemeral it has got turned into static. Now if you want to release this, remember if you just go and delete your virtual machine, the static IP address will be charged for almost like per month. It will be like $7. So don't make the mistake when you do this demo. If you delete the virtual machine like this, make sure you release the this thing. You release the IP address. If I just delete it, the virtual machine gets deleted, the compute, storage, everything gets removed, but the IP address would be still there. So usually an unused IP address is going to be very expensive. Please don't do that mistake. So whenever you have a static IP address and you have released, like when you have removed it, it's not attached to anything, make sure you go and release it by just going to the network, external IP address. You will see it is currently, if I just refresh it, it's currently not used by none. So this is going to be an expensive one. Simple. Click on here and release this. So this way you will not be charged anything. So that's the thing which I want to show. And the most important thing which I want to show is how do you convert a ephemeral IP address into static using command line. And we also learned a new command is what I feel. So that's the video which I wanted to share, video number 12 in our challenge. Thank you for watching.